Hi, and welcome to today's Kundalini Kriya for Forgiveness. Kate, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited to guide you through this Kriya. It's super profound for transformation. Before I get into explaining what the Kriya of forgiveness is and why it's so profound, I just want to talk to you a little bit about Kundalini Yoga, what it is, and how it really transformed my life. So Kundalini Yoga is called the yoga of awareness, primarily because it's very different from other types of yoga in the sense that it works your energy body, your energetic body, and also the parts of your anatomy that tend to hold on to stuck, stale, stagnant energy or emotions that you may no longer need. So ultimately, what happens when we're practicing this is we begin to get more centered, and that resting life force at the base of our spine begins to rise and circulate through our body. Ultimately, this results in higher awareness, higher consciousness, and a better sense of who we are, our purpose, and our destiny. So Kundalini Yoga really changed my life because I am a mom of 3 boys, and I suffered postpartum depression with all 3 of them. By the time my 3rd one came along, I was in a very dark place. I felt like I had lost all sense of who I was. I had no joy, no excitement, and no zest for life. I was basically rushing through all of my children's most important moments in life, and I was filled with chronic anxiety. And not only that, but I was holding on to so much guilt from so many years before and my experiences with my other 2 children. So this is why I picked the Kriya of forgiveness today, because when I found Kundalini Yoga, it was like a light bulb switched on inside of me. And I noticed that I became excited to wake up every day to practice my yoga. I suddenly had more energy, I had more fun, and I noticed that I was becoming a lot more present and in the moment with my kids, which was the most important thing to me, because I wanted to be a better mom, and I wanted to be able to give more of me to my kids, because I felt before that I was so depleted. So the transformation was so profound that family members actually observed how much I had changed, and they verbally vocalized it. And so it's important to me to be able to share this with you, because it truly can transform our lives through breath, sound, and movement. So here we go. The reason why we're doing the Kriya of forgiveness today is because our bodies tend to hold on to emotions and past experiences. And through practicing this Kriya, our sympathetic nervous system will be able to start to detach from those past experiences, so that we can still remember them, but we're no longer controlled by them. Forgiveness means giving forward from the past. So we're going to reclaim our energy and bring it back to the present moment, so that we can give forward to the future. So before we begin any Kriya, we're going to get started now. We always tune in with the Adi mantra, which is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And it's a nice way to just settle into the practice and create the sacred space around us for our practice. It means I bow to the great creative wisdom and divinity within. So if you're ready, we can get started, and we'll rub our hands together. We'll do the chant 3 times, and you're welcome to chant along with me, or just simply listen and receive. And here we're stimulating all of the nadis and nerve endings in our fingertips and pressing our hands together at heart center, pressing our thumbs into our sternum, uniting left and right brain and activating the vagus nerve, opening us up to a higher awareness. And just exhale all the air out and inhale and exhale, and we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And take a deep inhale. Pause for a moment at the top. And exhale. You can bring your hands to the tops of your knees, palms facing up. And just notice here any shift in your energy. Take some time to set an intention for your practice today and just have gratitude that you've taken this time out to honor yourself and give yourself some love. So moving into our first exercise, I'm going to demonstrate for you here, and then we can start. Bring your hands to your ankles, and we're going to stay in this seated pose. We're going to be doing an extended flex. So it's like a seated cat-cow, but instead of keeping our head steady, we're going to be extending it. So it's going to look like this. I'll show you from the side. We're going to inhale as our head and neck come forward and arch back. And then we're going to exhale as we slouch back. Inhale and exhale. So when you're ready, we'll begin now. Inhaling, coming forward, exhaling, dipping our chin into our chest. And we're inhaling and exhaling through the nose here. And just be super gentle and super intentional. We're stimulating the diaphragm and the neck. And we're shrugging the burden load off of our shoulders through the nervous system, through the breath. We're aligning our intention with motivation here so that we can stand under our purpose. Just a little bit longer. Good, and now inhale. Hold the breath for just a moment. And exhale. Just sit and experience the experience that you're feeling. All right, so our next exercise is where Kundalini yoga, Kung Fu, Tai Chi, and Qigong kind of all come together, using martial arts as a healing art. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands into fists, wrapping our thumbs with our fingers. And you don't need to press too hard, just be gentle here. And we're going to punch. So we're going to exhale through our lips and then inhale through our nose and then switch out the arms. So it's going to look like this. This is a 3-part movement, so I'll cue you when we need to speed it up or change what we're doing. Okay, so here we go. Perfect. Be super intentional here. Make sure that your knuckles are facing the ceiling as you punch. Stay focused, and you can close your eyes and visualize what it is that you want to beat out of you, that beat you. So imagine you're beating what beat you, and you're equalizing the score there. Keep up with the breath. Perfect. And now we're going to speed it up. So just go a little faster. Stay intentional here. Don't become chaotic. Stay focused. Just really feel that equality that you're creating here. Perfect. Now inhale and both hands out. Keep going. We're almost there. Good. Now inhale. Hold the breath. Stick your belly out. Hold and open your hands. And release the breath. And you can just rest your hands on the tops of your thighs. And just feel the energy running through the tips of your fingers now. Feel the energy running up your arms, moving into your chest. And just get a sense of that equality here. Perfect. And now we'll move on to our next exercise. In this exercise, we're going to be doing breath of fire. So before I show you the posture, I'm going to just demonstrate quickly how to do breath of fire. So breath of fire is a sharp staccato exhale out the nose, and we're using our navel to really pump that air out. So we can go fast or we can go slow, but we want to make sure that it's super powerful exhale. So it's going to sound and look like this. And I'm going to go to the side so you can see how my stomach kind of moves here. Okay, so we're going to come onto our backs. And we're going to have our legs and our arms up. And in this position, we're going to be doing breath of fire. And if you're ready, we can start now. So what we're doing here is we're clearing the emotional pathways by circulating the blood that's draining from our legs and our arms, and we're forcing it into the abdomen and pumping it through our system with the breath. This helps us to clear the emotional pathways and bring fresh blood and fresh oxygen to all of these parts of our body. So keep going. We've got about 15 seconds to go. Perfect. And now inhale, hold, and exhale. Just bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a little hug here. You can rock back and forth. And now we'll bring our feet to the ground. We're going to stay on our backs and we're going to actually come into bridge pose. So this is almost the polarity of the movement we were just in. So we can circulate the blood a little more. So in bridge pose, we're going to be like this. And in this position, we're also going to do breath of fire. So here we go. Stay with the breath, go at your own pace. Keep your head in alignment here. If you need to dip down for a split second to take a quick break, that's totally fine. Just bring yourself right back up and keep going. We're training the body to embrace the moments here. Keep going. We've only got 15 seconds to go. We're almost there. You've got this. Perfect. And now inhale. And exhale, slowly come on down. Just resting in easy pose here. Take a minute here to catch your breath. Notice that sense of equality that we've created throughout this practice today. And as we're sitting here, we will begin our meditation. So in this meditation, we are going to chant, I forgive you, and I forgive myself too. I'm going to sing it to a melody. So feel free to sing along with me or simply listen and receive. So we'll have our right hand on our heart and our left hand is going to be out bent about 60 degrees here, palm facing up. And we will begin now. So just exhale all your air out and just breathe through the meditation. I forgive you, and I forgive myself too. I forgive you, and I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. I forgive you, I forgive you. And I forgive myself too. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Straighten your spine, lift your gaze. And exhale. And just bring your hands down. You can rest them on the tops of your knees here. And when we're ready, come lying down in Shavasana for some relaxation. So here, just rest, relax. What we're doing here is such an important part of any Krya because we are integrating all of the energy work that we've done with all of our bodies, our physical, our intellectual, our energetic body. So just take this time to honor this time that you've taken. Relax your feet and your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your hips and your seat and your lower back. Relax your upper back and your shoulders. Relax your arms, your wrists, your fingers. Move on up to your neck. Relax your neck, your jaw, your tongue. Relax your cheeks and your eyes. And relax your forehead. Just melting into the surface below here. Deep breath. And now we can rub our hands together. You can rub the palms of your feet together here. And then take a big stretch. Bring your knees into your chest to give yourself a hug. And then gently come on up, or you can rock yourself up. And we'll close out our practice with a long sat, short nam. Rub your hands together. Exhale all the air out. You can listen or receive, listen and receive, or chant along with me. Take a deep inhale. Sat nam. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I would love to leave you this wonderful affirmation to take with you into your day. I am enough. So much love. Thank you for joining me.